Hello there guys. So today guys I'm going to share a video on how I'm going to apply my Fusso Coat on the car, and but before that, what is the most important thing and part of all this video will be the preparation stage. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to perform a normal car wash on the wheels, and the first thing on the paint we're going to do a decontamination. So we're going to spray this dragon blood, which is an iron remover, on the paint. Then we're going to rinse it off. Then I'm going to go wash the car with a shampoo, and then we're going to use this tar and glue remover on the paint. I'm just going to spray it and then I'm going to wipe it down. We're going to do a one-step Meguiar's polish, ultimate polish we're going to use for this paint. Just do a one-step polish, and yeah, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do it, and I'm going to explain you why I'm doing certain things on this car specifically. So let's get started. So first things first, we're going to spray. So the car is slightly dirty. It's not covered in mud or anything like that, but it has some dirt on the lower portion of the vehicle. It's wet because it rained all night. So I'm just going to do is I'm going to spray the lower half of the vehicle with Iron X. Well, not Iron X, but with an iron remover. Let it sit there. And then I'm going to rinse it off. So we pre-rinse the car, guys. Our next step will be to just wash off the car, wash off any dirt, and yeah, the car is clean. I'm not going to do any clay barring because this car has been clay barred probably about half a year ago, maybe 7 months ago, and the point is it's been washed every week and has been maintained. It's been waxed throughout all that period, so there's no bonded contaminants. There are no bonded contaminants on the surface of the paint, and it's smooth. And we're gonna skip that step. But if you have bonded contamination, if you haven't clay barred your car, you'll probably need to do that, but my car doesn't need that. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to wash the car with a shampoo, and then what we're going to do, we're going to then perhaps spray the lower parts of the vehicle with a tar and glue remover, and then we're going to step over there and we're going to do some polishing. That is if it's not going to rain today. It's really humid conditions today, but we'll see how it goes. And then we're going to use our paint prep, which I bought. This is a surface prep. It will remove any oils that remain from the polish, or maybe any old waxes that might have remained. So yeah, this is our next step. Just wash the car. Next step will be rinsing the car and drying it. Dry now. What I'm going to do is take my tar and glue remover, and I'm simply going to work section by section. I'm just going to apply it on the lower half of the vehicle, and then what I'm going to do is Take my microfiber towel. So here I have my microfiber towel. I'll let it sit for about a minute, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe it down and see if I picked up any dirt. There's nothing there, guys, so I'll probably end up skipping this step. I thought there were going to be a bit more tar, but I've actually detarred the car a few months ago, so I thought there was going to be more of it, but actually there's nothing on it. So our next step will be polishing then. So what I have here, guys, is I have my SPTA polish, and they're given, it's probably the hardest pad they give you. It's the red pad they give you. It's the hardest one, so it's more for like paint correction. But I'm going to use this polish today, just to finish off, just to give it a bit of a shine and remove some smaller defects. I'm not seeking for 100% perfection with this, so I'm going to be straight. So I'm going to crack on with it, guys, and I'll show you my next steps. So now, guys, I want to show you how I'm going to polish this door out, and I'm going to apply paint prep, which is going to remove all the oils that might be left, any old waxes from the paint that might be left from the polishing, or there might be some waxes left after polishing. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to show you how I polish this whole area out. There's going to be a really quick polish just to refine the surface a little bit. There's no intention of correcting and making this panel completely perfect. It's just to kind of make the surface smooth and sort of give it a fresh layer. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to prime this pad, and I've already primed it, and the way you can do it is simply, so I'm going to shake the product first. So simply apply a few dots here and there. You can spread it with using your arms, but I normally do it with a plastic knife or whatever, just to kind of prime it or something. There's also paddles already primed. What I'm going to do is now, guys, I'm just going to sort of spread the product, spread the polish, and the way I'm going to work, I'm not going to go too high up here. I'm not going to go to this area. That will be manually polished with a pad. So I'm just going to work on the major areas that I can work on with this pad. So I'm just going to start off on a lower setting. I'm going to buff off the polish of the car, just like that. And when I see that kind of dries out and it stops picking up, we're just going to flip to the other side, work our way again, work on this way. I can see it's all removed now. All of the polish is not up because I apply really thin layers, and now it's just completely off the paint. So the next step is a really important step as well, guys. And what we have here is our paint prep. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it lightly, and I'm going to degrease the paint. And with this process here, what it really does is it degreases the paint, and it's now ready for the wax to be applied. Just make sure you overlook it if there are no streaks left behind. So this is our wax, guys, and it's pretty straightforward to apply. You have this pad given with it, so you just want to, what you want to do is you just want to slightly twist, make sure you pick up enough product. So what I would do is, guys, I would use it in really thin layers, this wax, and use the back and forth motions like this. Is just a lot quicker, and you should leave it for 5 to 10 minutes depending on the conditions you're at. But I can tell you one thing: the best way to apply it is in really thin layers. You can barely even see them on the paint now. I'm probably overdoing it, so give it 5 to 10 minutes and wait for it to bond to the paint. Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to leave it here for now. Wait 5 minutes and I'm back with you guys. 5 minutes have passed, guys, and I'm going to use this. This is meant to be a dry microfiber towel, but I use it for buffing off the wax because it's thick and it picks up a lot of product, and it's really easy to take the wax off. So I'm going to buff it off. This feels really smooth. I'm going to use straight motions here. Yeah. So, guys, really easy to apply if you use thin layers. That's my advice with this product. Use thin layers. I bought one for light colors, but people say people on YouTube say that it doesn't really have a massive impact on which kind of specifically wax, because there are two waxes out of the range, which meant for darker cars or for lighter cars. I don't. They say there's no difference, but I have a lighter car, so I picked this one anyway. So what I can say about this product, from the first looks of it, it does give it a really nice gloss. But it's got to do a lot with the fact that my car paint wasn't so bad in the first place. But what I should say is, it really feels silky to the smooth. Probably one of, I had some silky smooth waxes before, but this is definitely there. I haven't used this wax before, so I'll keep you updated on how we'll maintain it and whether it's still on the paint over a certain period of time. But overall, a really nice experience of using it. Although it doesn't smell that good or anything like that, but like other waxes do, it was still interesting to apply a wax like this. So anyway, like and subscribe, guys. Tell me what you think about this wax if you ever used it before. Thank you.